All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for memberships right down in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate course is the first one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood. I want the brothers to check it out. It is a dynamic program for your brother based on the Nile Valley priesthood blueprint. Also included what's needed in America to, for the brothers to elevate to the level of kingship, godship. I want you to get over there, check it out. There's nothing like it. Check it out today. Teachable General Seti. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sasu Seti DVD lecture. T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it, love. Get the discount, shop and save and shop. Pour the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general classics, all the classics. Old Mecca, Voyages of the Nile, Ancient Egypt, Nubia. That's right, Nile Valley Studies, Black Illuminati, Hip Hop, Holocaust, Black Woman is God, Making of the White Man. We got some powerful information up there. Like I said, there's no other website that could compare or compete. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. I want you to get over there right now. We got that's right, we got the all the hillbilly cannibals hiding in the Appalachian Mountains. Is up there right now. It's up there right now. It's trending right there on Patreon. I want you to get over there. The link for Patreon is I believe is pinned to the top. Go on and click it and get over there and get that work, man. It's some amazing videos and visuals that is gonna blow the mind. Documented evidence cannot be proven wrong. Don't miss that. Is waiting on you on Patreon. To all the family that donated, thank you. Those that would like to donate, link on the screen in the chat. Click it, donate. I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sasu Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Nah, it's just certain people. And, when it comes to black people, all they do is report the worst of our people. You see, and they gonna always, come from the perspective that our people's is we the most violent. Black culture is the worst culture in America. You see, and so anything they report, they gonna come from that perspective. And these two, what I call them, half breed haters. You see that always every goddamn thing that they report on black people is something negative, some derogatory. Ain't got nothing to say nice. Don't report nothing on these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. You see, on that level. You see, even though, our people got problems, that's true. But it's a whole lot of other motherfuckers on the planet got problems too. And a lot of times, they problems is far beyond any goddamn thing going on in the black community. And so we become the poster boy or poster girl for anything negative in black America and they don't report shit on these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals shooting up shit everywhere. God damn it, more mass murder, mass shootings than any other country in the goddamn world, and the ones that is spearheading all that tragedy in the schools, shooting up schools. It don't matter whether they're young or old. You see, they just shooting up every goddamn thing. Got more heat, and the little heat that niggas do got, they done got from them Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, because niggas don't make no guns. And so it would be easy if these so-called law-abiding Cro-Magnon Neanderthals wasn't allowing so many undocumented guns getting off into the black community or into the public, at large. And so, they know where it's coming from. If they got a warehouse that is made in, or if it's imported, or goddamn it, it got a serial number on it, so they know where it came from. And so if it wasn't supposed to be down here in the community, then how in the hell did it get down here unless some Cro-Magnon Neanderthal allowed and facilitated the the selling of these firearms? Don't take nothing off people pulling the trigger, but we got to start. We got to, if we looking to bring an end to certain crimes, you got to go up and down the chain of how that shit got here. You can't just stop at one. You see, you can't just say, oh, well, they shot. Well, how that shit get down here? You see, and nevertheless, when you look at all these peoples out here that, that is shooting, a lot of them underage, their parents bought the shit for them. Okay? So how irresponsible is that? Because the shit is an excuse that's been said over and over and over. Oh, well, I bought it and for a birthday gift. And so, well, goddamn it, happy birthday. You got a mass shooting, 10 people dead here, 15 people dead there. We're gonna be talking about this one Florida State University, the one crazy motherfucker that burnt down the governor's mansion. I don't hear nobody talking about that. God damn, you didn't burn down and while he was in there under armed security. Nobody talking about that for real. Motherfucker come in looking all, see, they want to slap a crazy. Oh, he was crazy, motherfucker. Well, goddamn it, y'all the only motherfuckers that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? We got a lot of crazy motherfuckers too. If we just want to use that for an excuse, you see. So when y'all do some shit, some mass shooting or do some crazy shit, it's the person got mental illness. Motherfucker, all you motherfuckers got a mental illness. And so these old Hodge twins, they're half-breed haters that mad at their own life, because that's what it is. They mad at their life, and you can tell every fucking thing got some every on Karmelo Anthony. I mean, they talk about the justice system. Everybody talk about the justice system. You're innocent until proven guilty. Nobody really, everybody is really speculating up to this point. We know that what is clear that they put their hands on the boy. And so now was it enough for him to stab him and and everybody can judge until their ass is in that predicament. Okay, until their ass is in that predicament. So they want to judge the young man before he get his trial. They want to put and that's what they do. They flood the airways with all type of negative information. So if it is a jury, and by the time they get, by the time they select the jury, the airways have been flooded with so much negative information against the young man, to where people have, they've already judged him. And so if black people don't put up information that say to the otherwise, they'll convict the young man before he even have a trial. They want to see him do life. They want to see him do life. But all these motherfuckers, if for everyone now they say, oh, black people, and black people we got problems. And that's true indeed. We speak to our problems though. Y'all don't speak to y'all goddamn problems. I mean, goddamn, when you look at since, they start having mass shooting, it's just like, wow. They ain't been able to do a goddamn thing. It's a mass shooting every goddamn week for the last like 8-9 years. Just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't even see why that guy that shot, that Las Vegas concert up where he shot damn near 500 people. He shot and his name should be like goddamn Jeffrey Dahmer. His name should be more infamous than Jeffrey Dahmer, Son of Sam, all these Charles Manson. Charles Manson, he was a psychopath, but shit, they ain't killed. You could put all them damn serial killers together, and they still ain't killed as many motherfuckers as he did. He kills, I don't know how many. I know he shot like 500 people, but I don't know how many did he kill. About 200, shot damn near injured 500. And people don't even know his motherfucking name. They done swept that up under the goddamn rug, to the point that motherfucker, his name should be more infamous than anybody goddamn name in as far as serial. He's the greatest, most infamous serial killer in the history of the United States. In the history of the United States, this motherfucker done killed damn near, I don't know how many people he killed. I know he shot damn, but you don't hear nothing about that. You see? And I keep reiterating before I get into this shit. Because again, I put up documented facts. I put up documented facts. I don't, guess about anything because people keep saying, and niggas parrot that shit. I remember back in the 80s and shit, they was saying that the black man was gonna go extinct. Well, shit, I'm still here. Shit. They said the black man gonna go extinct. Y'all remember that? Shit. I'm still here, motherfucker, still having children. It look like we still here, don't it? But if you listen to that, you would get in a state of mind that, we going extinct. They used to say it was more black men in prison than it was in college. That wasn't true. That was a goddamn lie. You see, I went and got the documented fact that it was not true, that it was more black men in prison. Yes, it is a large percentage of our men that go to prison. You see, but at the same time, it's a lot of our young men, but you don't give credit because you want to continue to paint this evil image of us. And if you start with the evil, and that's all you talk about, then people get the perception that that's all we are. That's all we are. And these two niggas wanna be niggas. They ain't niggas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. These are some of the biggest raccoons on the internet. They don't have nothing good to say about black man, black woman, any goddamn thing that they put up there on a black man or a black woman is negative. I went down the whole goddamn resume library of their videos, and that's all they do. Ain't nothing but some damn shucking, jiving ass wannabe Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, and they upset with their own life. You see, something ain't right, and because I see a lot of people was calling them, that they ain't black, that they mixed breeds and shit, and so they went up there and put some shit up saying that, they took a DNA test. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's also the mind. It's also the goddamn mind. And ain't nothing black about you niggas. because you got to, if you're gonna be fair, you got to also promote positivity along. That's why I got on that old nigga Wallow. Or he you know, he another one of them niggas go up there and shoot the black race down, start at the bottom. Start with these goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. I ain't hearing shit about how they been shooting up shit in the last week. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga had went and burnt down the governor's mansion, crept in and all that shit, it'd be a state of emergency. That shit'd be all over the internet if a nigga did that. You know, they done hushed it up already. I don't even hear them reporting about it. You know, they still reporting about Carmelo Anthony as if this is the only situation in the world to report on. You know what I'm saying? As if this is the only situation in the world. They ain't talking about the other, whatever his name is, and I don't keep up with him. You know, the other little white boy that did the same thing, stabbed, took a knife to school. He was actually on the campus. They don't say shit about that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't kept they didn't kept his trial out the you know, out the media for over 3 years. You know, he said, you know, he was in danger of a beat down and all this shit. You know, but they don't look at the fact that these two guys that was about to jump on Carmelo Anthony weighed 200 and man, ain't nobody fighting with no two motherfuckers that weigh 225 pounds, 6 goddamn feet. And you be a goddamn fool to think so. And you think he ain't under threat of goddamn bodily harm, serious bodily harm when you got 225, especially if he haul off and crack the shit out of one of them. You understand? Ain't no telling how violent they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that's like firing off. You go in the goddamn club and you fire off on the bouncer. You know what I'm saying? He gonna break your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, break your ass up and fold you up, put you in a suitcase and mail you on home to your mama. You see, that's what'll happen. And so, you know, the Hodge twins, I was looking and, you know, at some of the, you know, the videos that they got up here. Let me get that one out of there. Is this one? No, that ain't the one. I don't see how that one got up there. Hold on, that ain't even the one I want to get up there. Yeah, he got up there. You know, he talking about Carmelo family. These people are sick, and they sitting up here. And the woman had already said she hadn't bought no damn house with the money. You know what I'm saying? Said they hadn't even got the damn money yet. And so people talking about, and they putting the people's address out, and you got it, and nobody talk about the violence of that. Well, people's is threatening they well being and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where's the, you know, let it come to trial. He ain't running. They're going to trial just like every goddamn body else. Okay, they're going to trial just like the nerve of these people. You see? Yeah. Carmelo Anthony's press conference was a disaster. Carmelo Anthony, and then the other one say this thug is toast. You know, calling him a thug, and they ain't said nothing to the fact that the boy got straight A's. Got straight A's. Is the captain of the football team. See, a lot of time these people be jealous. They go through their life and ain't got no, yeah, you can go up there and be a clown. Yeah, nigga, you could be a clown. That's one thing that, they have allowed black men and black women to do but in particular black men is to be gestures. Go up there and joke. Yeah, you can do that. You can go up there, joke and shit and do all that. A lot of them, the joke is always on the black race and shit and this, that, and the third. But, this is, and so here it is. They calling the boy a thug. They ain't even saying nothing about his real resume, what he's accomplished. They just paint this picture. And they get these type of niggas. They go up there, they own the payroll. They own the payroll to go up there and destroy somebody's image. Okay? They own there, yeah, they own there to destroy somebody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and so that this is this, and now listen now. I got this one where they doing some commentary on the sister that went up there and said she don't give a fuck what happened. He did the right thing. Here we go.
Carmelo Anthony was not wrong, and I do not give a fuck. Because for all these fucking years, innocent black lives have been getting taken
at the hands of other black people. Yeah, but you only care about it when it's at the hands of white people. Yeah. Make that make sense. Just ninjas being ninjas. Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
Yeah, but see what they ain't trying to understand. We understand that, but what we talking about that this shit hasn't stopped since goddamn slavery. You see, yeah, our people been oppressed into for since they've been in up until they came. I understand our people, is indigenous, and we they are the first primary those that have had what's the word I'm looking for, sovereignty. You see, and so we were the first sovereign people in this land. So the land is ours, no doubt about it. And so, but since they didn't shown up, our people have been totally oppressed from the very, and so they've been burning, and they have never stopped. Let's just talk about that. You see? And so, goddamn it, our peoples was doing great things and shit. They have devastated whole goddamn communities because they wanted to keep our people in a position of inferiority. Even when we do better than they do, they want to destroy that. So they want to act as if our people had not progressively developed in this country, and they went in there and destroyed progressive communities all over this goddamn country. And so through the state of terrorism, yes, our people have become, one of their own worst enemies. Yes, they have. But what we're reporting is what white people have been doing to our people since they goddamn won. You know what I'm saying? Since they goddamn won, and we ain't taking it no goddamn more. That's just the reality of it. And if our people had continuously been moving in the energy that they were moving in the early 1900s, our people wouldn't be in this predicament because they were developing their communities all over. They wasn't building no communities on no goddamn violence. They was building thriving communities based on agriculture, they all making manufacturing and all that, and they destroyed it. You see, they destroyed it. And so if our people had constructive communities, just like, and y'all motherfuckers got quote unquote, progressive communities with economy, and y'all still acting a damn caveman. So what the fuck is y'all goddamn, what is y'all goddamn excuse for that? Yeah, let me put this on in here.
No back and forth. I don't want to hear no hoorah, bada bada doo da ba. Self-defense, the end. No questions.
They think self-defense is when you get confronted and you have a disagreement. That means you can stab the person you have a disagreement. So if black...
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. They want to talk about, a disagreement. You put your hands on a motherfucking disagreement. Motherfucker, you can't put your hands on nobody. That ain't disagreement. At that point, you understand, that's assault and motherfucking battery. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking, you put your hand, that ain't no goddamn disagreement. A disagreement is verbal. But once you cross that motherfucking line and put your hands on some motherfucking body, right there, that's assault and battery. Now, if you move forward with the intent to damage this individual and to do bodily harm, now you are threatening this person's well-being. They lie, you threaten their very life and shit. Some motherfuckers could, endure some type of, critical damage, and and people have been injured very seriously, where they couldn't come back from some shit like that. So, we don't take that lightly. So they want to lessen what happened. You know,
people
lying.
ran the United States of America. There will be mass stabbings. He disrespected me. Well, Kevin, this has been going on in the black community for a long time. Why'd you shoot him? He looked at me wrong. Yeah, yes, this has been going on for long.
Yeah, but why he ain't talking about all these goddamn mass shootings? I like to do a goddamn rundown on all these mass shootings with these motherfuckers. Why they don't do that? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start doing it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start looking at all the mass. I'm gonna go down the list and I'm gonna do a whole goddamn playlist and I'm gonna focus on all the shit that they done shot up and shit. That don't nobody talk about. I'm gonna do that. You see? And then we're gonna even the playing field.
Oh, roll time. Yeah, black people crazy, man.
Don't lock him up. He don't deserve to be locked up. It's our turn to get a piece of the motherfucking pie.
I mean, what does she mean by that piece of the pie? I don't know, what piece of pie do you want? Blood and violence? You want a piece of that?
Yeah, well they say, God damn it, what goes around comes around. You see, they always want us to take the high road. Everybody want us to, they don't want us, they just want us to be the victim. You know what I'm saying? And, they don't want to talk about the shit that this is obvious, man. This is obvious, goddamn, to the world. And you cannot ask these people to do nothing different because they're not going to change. You understand? That's why we have to, the half-breed haters. Yeah, the half-breed haters mad at their own life, and so they want to, project on other people. Yeah, they want to project on, they want to project on other people. But anyway, family, I just wanted to reach out there, and I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass on them. I'm gonna start, man. I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass on them. They got it coming, and I'm gonna get the that motherfucker Officer Tatum. I'm gonna line a lot of them up, man, and I'm gonna just start. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting their names in all type of captions. And we're gonna bring up all the shit that they've been doing that's goddamn far beyond any goddamn, and it does not excuse anything that we done. But we got to even the playing field that that we can't be the poster boys. Yeah. Okay, what God? We say, hey, we got God in there. God is worth. What you in there talking about? Who are you, God worth? What is you in here talking about? Yeah, come on. What is you in there? Yeah, you sound like one of them psychopaths. Yeah, you one of them psychopaths. You probably in there plotting to go in there and shoot some shit up yourself. I ain't got time for that nothing ass motherfucker. Let's move forward, family. We'll be right back. We got a lot I want y'all to hit that subscribe button. Yeah. We got something for God's worth. I mean, what is you talking about? God is worth it. What? I mean, what is you? What's it? Clearly, whose side you on? What stance do you take on this? Make it clear to me. Maybe I'm just coming in and I just seen something, and maybe you could clarify for me how you feel about this situation. God is worth. Well, how you feel about this, man? Type it in there for me. Okay, then there it is. He say he fuck with the general. Oh, he fucks with the general. He good brother then. That's all I want to know. God is worth it. That's all. When you said that, that says it all. Yeah. He say he went to T. Oh yeah, we cool. Shit, that's my yeah. Yeah, he cool. He went to T. All right, God is worth. You come on in, family. Come on back and vibe with your family. We be right back. Hit that subscribe button. Get a video a thumbs up, like it, and man, make sure y'all support the general. Get on over there to Patreon, click some of them links so we can continue to be on the front lines out here cracking these heads. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, Black Pop.